Hey guys, welcome back to another episode here in, well, ironically, Police Simulator, but don't be fooled, we're not filming an episode of Police Simulator. We're filming a channel update with some footage of me playing Police Simulator at the same time. I know, crazy. So, the purpose of me doing this is going to be to publicize the future of the channel and to talk about it in depth. Now, that is a big thing to do in one go. And it absolutely is important that I get it right, but it's very hard to get right. So I'm doing this without a script. Why is that? Am I going insane? No. It's just I don't think a script right now would do this any justice. If anything, I feel like it's just a bit insane to get a script out, so just bear with me a little. So I want to touch on first the series Foundation. I am absolutely mind blown that 900 people watched that episode in the first 2 days. And I mean watch because the figures on average view was most of the episode. The first 2 days. So that was pretty much mind blowing. And then 200 of you are returning viewers. Again, mind blowing to me just reading that figure, yet alone comprehending that 200 people are enjoying that content. And I've got to let in a secret, that series was never intended to be the series. It was meant to be a filler so that the farming sim, which was struggling, wasn't airing every day, because I've seen that's become an issue. And yet, I chose a game, and it turns out that game's more popular than Farming Sim. I ain't complaining, I was just mind blown. I really was, I didn't think that'd be even possible. So thank you for surprising me, and all the feedback too. I think I got somewhere in the realm of 20 comments at one point, and I was like non-stop checking it throughout my day because I was like trying to make sure I got to them immediately because I didn't want to like have you guys see it in your notifications a day later and have to reply to it a day later. Pretty mind-blowing. So that's Foundation. That will be continuing for a bit longer. We'll have ourselves a lot of fun with that. A lot we can do in it still. Tomorrow's episode of Foundation will be going up tonight, ready for tomorrow in advance, as always. And this one, I think I'm putting out later in the day, of course. I've just got scheduling I'm doing, and I'm also doing some FiveM, which touches on my next one. We will be filming two different series in a way. I'm going to be filming both on ICRP and on DVRP. Why? Because I just want to play on both and have a bit of fun. DVRP is kind of like a home to me because I have friends there for a long time, people I know. ICRP is also where I got some friends, and those friend groups aren't always going to merge into one server, nor am I going to condone merging either servers because they're both perfect alone. They don't need to group together. Please don't. Don't even think about it. I don't think even Chad would be interested, if I'm honest with you, I even said it. So that's pretty much that in a nutshell. Now, something I do want to say though, when we're filming these, there's going to be LEO episodes and obviously some Civ now and then and some Dispatch. But it's very hard to film Dispatch most of the times. LEO is pretty straightforward to me. I've got the idea of that. I used to stream it a lot and then make episodes out of that and shorts, but that were... I think I gave up on that in 2018, so that gives you an idea of how long ago that is. And that's mostly where most of the old channel views and subs are from. But most of those videos are now private because they don't meet my current quality standards. And I do actually privatize videos I don't like. Kind of funny that. So that just gives you an idea of how I work. And I probably am a bit too critical. But with that said as well, something else I want to touch on is the other series. Now, I'm not going to tell you about it, but let's just say it's been well requested. And I think it's about time it gets put on the channel because everyone keeps asking for it. I don't know how many times I've heard of it, but gee, it's been asked. And something we make a habit of doing on events is giving away copies of games. This one is going to be Foundation this month because clearly it's the favorite of the channel. And I think it'd be an injustice just to pick a different game than Foundation. So if you want to join the Discord, link in the description below, we'll be giving that away. And that will be shortly given out. I believe in December 1st or 5th. I don't remember which day it was set to. So, and speaking about that, we also have in the Discord other stuff going on. I would recommend you join it because there's going to be a lot of these type of giveaways over December now. We're in that interim and I literally put it up, it's the 5th of December, I was correct. We only have one participant right now. So guys, recommend it. Go get in the Discord and try and get that because that's a lot of money that's going to be just thrown on a game. So that's pretty much the covering on that. Let's have a see at my other topics. I've wrote a few things down. Cartel Tycoon will be returning for December. That is correct. Thank you for asking again. I am very sorry it's taken a while. We did film a small series. I didn't like it. And then we had a few issues with it and I kind of gave up on it. I'm willing to go back and try again with that because, yeah. It's one of those games where if you play all the way through, you play it so much, you burn out. And I've given it some time before I go back. What else we got? I don't agree with you. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that you don't agree with me. Appreciate that comment. I've just mentioned FiveM, so I'm not going to bring that up, but thank you for asking. That's a great question. You can't tell I'm going through all the things I wrote down. I'm also reading them out just for fun. Would I consider giving away a copy of Farming Manager? Absolutely, I'd consider it. I'll definitely put it on the list of games that I'm planning on. Just so you know, there is a budget I set aside monthly that goes into this, so it depends on how much the game is and how long since the last giveaway, because I don't want to spread it too far, but we do them for fun. You don't have to watch the channel videos or anything like that. You can just be in the Discord and click on them. It's just a bit of fun for me. Okay. If I had to choose which community to join, would it be ICRP or OCRP or DVRP? Well, first off, OCRP I've never played on nor been a member of, so good question, but I'm not going to choose that one. Are you asking for yourself? If that's the case, I'm not going to choose because then I'm getting into political issues with my friends because I got friends in DVRP and ICRP and I'm not going to choose any line on that one. If it was myself, that's a hard picking because like I said, both my friend groups are in them. Same again. I would recommend both though. As long as you're not staffing both of them, you should be fine to be in both happily. No one's going to dual clan you for that. Both communities have an open door on that. Yeah, that's the answer to that one. How long have you been in ICRP? To date, I've been in there for a year and 3 months. Nearly 3 months in December, yeah. Long time. It is a long time. What is your current position? I am the Director of Operations, 1 Bravo 1. I am 1 step down from Head Administration. Who are you? I'm Dan. Nice to meet you. I love some of these questions, my comments. I like how random they are at times. Very interesting. I've answered most of these too, but yeah. I'm glancing over some comments and going, I've already answered that, and that's been a while back. Okay, we're going to pick one more out, and then we're going to wrap this episode up with that recap of the channel. Let's go with Victor. Victor, let's read through this. I want to proofread this before I say it, 'cause this is where it's like a bit of a ramble. Which department do you prefer role-playing as there's always a better department? I personally hate civilians, and I'd love to be a civilian that annoys cops, though, just to give the cop that usually plays as a civilian their taste of their own medicine. However, do you think it would be okay for me to pit a cop if they pit me without a timer? Okay, first question, because this is like a loaded one. LEO all the way. Prefer LEO. Civ is really hard for me to do. Just ask DVRP. I transferred out to Civ in the same month that I got in, because I said to them, hey, yo, this ain't not working for me. And they amicably accepted it. It's a bad choice on my part. Saying, yeah, I'll take Civ. Okay. And then the second part, is it okay to pit a cop if they keep pitting you out of timer? And it's okay to give them a taste of their own medicine? Yeah, you give a taste of their own medicine. Just don't actually bother doing that. It's just revenge role playing. It's pointless. It actually just causes a rift, in my honest opinion. It's okay to pit them. I am going to be the one that debates the rules here. Not every civilian in real life would know if they're about to be pitted by a cop necessarily. So don't do it with every character you do, but if it's the same character and you know you're about to be pitted for the billionth time, you could, in theory, pit a cop without issue. I mean, it depends on the community rules. DVRP, you'd probably get yelled at. ICRP, you'd probably get yelled at if it was done unrealistically. I think both of them are equally the same on that policy. Just because it's a case of how would you know you're being pitted. necessarily. Good question though. I mean, you're making me think about the rules. I think it would fall under the patrol rules in ICRP and the civilian rules. And in DVRP, it'd just be civilian rules. It will be under the R&R for them. So yeah, good question. If you want, ask in the comments again, and I will happily get you both rule books, and we'll pull up the rules and be like, yo, this is this is that. I think you get the same response. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the summary of the channel and its progress so far. The next one's going to be a month's time. We're going to recap, and we're going to talk about live streams in a month's time. I think we might do a few over Christmas, but we'll do a few month as well, and we'll start doing them a bit more. So with that said, as always, thanks for watching. We do hope you've enjoyed. If you want to ask any questions, comment section below. Make sure to like the video, and we will see you in the next one. Goodbye.